After bringing much-needed heat to the Northeast in the first half last night, Miami cooled and eventually fell at the battle in Brooklyn. As is life in the NBA, however, they turned the page to awake in the Hornets' nest. Charlotte has been revived with the return of the beekeeper, head coach Steve Clifford, and look to get their first win of the season versus the Miami Heat. The bounce-back boys have other plans in mind. Having not lost 2 games in a row in over a month, Miami looks to keep that streak alive and leave the Queen City with the crown.
Heat have lived up to their name lately in Charlotte on Saturday night for a wild finish. This is Kemba Walker, still a Hornet. He uses the hesitation there. Walker, the subject of trade rumors now. Said he'd be devastated if he were moved from Charlotte. Meantime, he was devastating Miami early on in this game.
They had a couple of really nice devastating moves like that little reverse layup and then finished with the left. And then right here, coming off, getting the space and dropping it down. Big fella throwing it down hard. Dwight's having an excellent year.
7 assists to go with his 22 points. More from Kemba.
Dance.
So the Hornets are up 10 here with 4 minutes to go. Here comes Miami.
UNC legend Wayne Ellington, big 3, 26 big points. And right here, you see he was absolutely cooking in the fourth.
He was making it, Wayne. He had 26s.
I see what you did there.
Brendan mentioned that's a Brent Berry thing.
But look at this play right here. Excellent play design. James Johnson with a nice dunk. And then the ghost of Reggie Miller's in the building. The steal and James Johnson right back for the 3.
5 points in 4 seconds to tie it up at 105. They're stunned in Charlotte. Johnson had 22. What a great play, Coach.
Well, you see Richardson time it where he shoots in at the exact moment the ball is passed. Batum turns right into him. The steal, Johnson just waiting behind the three-point line, wide open. So now, here they go, Kemba for the win. And Miami does have a timeout left right here.
Yes, they do.
But they don't use it.
No, they don't.
Olynyk on the run.
And it's Kelly Olynyk pushing it. It's a disaster. It's a grease fire waiting to happen, except Dwight Howard shoves him at the last possible moment. Why?
I'm asking myself that question too. Kelly Olynyk had already kind of dribbled the ball off his leg, was losing it, but Dwight did give him a shove.
And Steve Clifford's like, you know, I left the bench for a month because of stress, right? Come on. Olynyk misses the first, 0.2 left, drops the second. Oof.
This is a tough loss for Charlotte, especially at home. Had a big lead down the stretch. You know, this is one that stings. This is one where you walk into the locker room and everybody's silent afterwards, just with their head down.
Yeah, and Miami's starting backcourt didn't even play in the game tonight. Johnson or Dragic were out, and Waiter's out for the rest of the season.
Johnson's had a shoulder issue. Dragic a sore knee.
So they started that Hall of Famer from UNC.
Wayne Ellington.
So that's how Miami won their 9th game in their last 11 tries.
After each of their last 7 losses, the Heat have won their next game. So many game-winning plays late in the game. The Heat were down 10 with 3:42 left. They close on a 15-4 run. They scored the last 6 points. They were down with 1:03 left. 105-100. They score 6 straight to win the game. Now, Miami leads the NBA with their 4th one-point win of the season. The never-quit Heat are now 10-2 in games decided by 5 points or less. That's incredible. 4 one-point victories. And the night, on this play, Dwight Howard's push with 0.2 of a second left. The game tied at 105. Olynyk would make the second of 2 free throws. Bam Adebayo would deflect the inbounds. The Heat wind up winning it 106-105. Miami now 27-19, just a half game behind number 3 Cleveland. Heat basketball back on the air Monday night when the Heat play the Rockets in Houston. Heat live at 7:30. Game will tip at 8 p.m. This has been a presentation of Fox Sports Sun, your proud home for Heat basketball. For Tony Fiorentino, Jason Jackson, and our entire Fox Sports Sun crew, I'm Eric Reed. Thanks for enjoying another superb win for the Heat. Stay tuned next for Heat Live, presented by Jeep, and good night from Charlotte, North Carolina. After each of their last 7 losses, the Heat have won their next game. So many game-winning plays late in the game. The Heat were down 10 with 3:42 left. They close on a 15-4 run. They scored the last 6 points. They were down with 1:03 left. 105-100. They score 6 straight to win the game. So Miami leads the NBA with their 4th one-point win of the season. The Never Quit Heat are now 10-2 in games decided by 5 points or less. That's incredible. 4 one-point victories. And the night on this play, Dwight Howard's push with 0.2 of a second left. The game tied at 105. Olynyk would make the second of 2 free throws. Bam Adebayo would deflect the inbounds. The Heat wind up winning it 106-105. Miami now 27-19. Just a half game behind number 3 Cleveland. Heat basketball back on the air Monday night when the Heat play the Rockets in Houston. Heat live at 7:30. Game will tip at 8 p.m. This has been a presentation of Fox Sports Sun, your proud home for Heat basketball. For Tony Fiorentino, Jason Jackson, and our entire Fox Sports Sun crew, I'm Eric Reed. Thanks for enjoying another superb win for the Heat. Stay tuned next for Heat Live presented by Jeep, and good night from Charlotte, North Carolina.